Well, hello everyone. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag FishFamMom, welcoming you into the live stream. I want to say hi to Skipper who couldn't stay because he had a meeting. I want to say hi to Ed's picking up cichlids and Marianne in her absence. And I want to say hi to Paul McCarthy. It has been so long. I hope that you are doing well, young man. Welcome to the live stream. I decided to go with StreamYards, even though I don't have the paid version anymore. And had a lot of changes I had to make because I had to get rid of a lot of media that I had preloaded from a paid uh, plan with them. And when their prices doubled, I came off of a paid program. But I still enjoy their software. And I was able to add the camera from the downstairs fish room on my cloudy 40-gallon breeder. So we want to add that into the stream. And I guess I can't highlight it. If I can figure out how to do it. There we go. I'll go to the side. But I did a 50% water change, and I do believe that the cloudiness is due to adding stress zyme, which is beneficial bacteria. And I also squirted some Aquarium Co-op's ferts in it, Easy Green, um, to give the plants a boost. Some people are streaming with Restream. I'll check it out, and I've heard of it before. They have a free version as well. So I know that even in Chrome or Google, I think I'm using Chrome. I'm using Chrome browser. There was some connection issues. Hello, Beta Great Lakes. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well this evening. But this is my 40 breeder downstairs. It's full of crypts that Skull Aquatics sent to me. I don't know if y'all remember it, about 3 years ago. And when I opened up the bag, the leaves were all melted, and all I had were stems and rhizomes left. And so in a bunch of my 10-gallon tanks, I just floated the rhizomes till they started growing leaves again. And I planted them in this 40 when I got started on this 40 breeder. And they have just taken off. The tallest plant in the back right-hand corner and the back left-hand corner are the crypts. And I've never seen crypts grow that tall. This is a 40 breeder, as I said. So the depth of it is what, 16 inches, 18 inches? And I might even be wrong with that. But I've been selling some aquachar off of my store, but my price was really low, and that's probably why it sold. And Dina and I checked out their website, and they have done away with the variety sizes of their product, and they only provide the 1 cup version now, but it's on sale from $79 down to, I think, $54. So on my website, I raised my price to $50, and I went ahead and I was shipping things with priority, not realizing the price changes. And I went ahead and bought me a nice postal scale that I think goes from, I don't know, a half ounce up to 64 pounds. And I told Dina, when I'm out of this product, I personally may not uh, offer that product anymore. But as I do more live streams, I do want to get into breeding certain species of fish, pretty much what starts breeding on its own. And that's the best way to start with breeding, is things that reproduce themselves. I do have mud guppies, and mud guppies are always on the beginner aquarist list usually, and the corridoras that breed naturally. I have some peppered corridora in this aquarium, and this tank is still full of the albino bristlenose plecos. And even though I sold, I think, two males and a female, I still have two or three males and some young females in here, and they're still spawning. So I haven't decided to set up my 10-gallon rack yet, because I want to finish moving things around in the downstairs fish room so I can get my queen size bed in there. Rod has been blessed with a cannonball, an old-fashioned cannonball queen size bed, and he had it in his room maybe a year, and he wanted to go with a different headboard and box springs, and I think he got a hybrid mattress. So all of that's been taken down, and I told him, because I'm not able to maintenance multiple aquariums like I used to, I'd like to keep this 40-gallon as a show tank, and later on I may set up a few 10 gallons for like shrimp tanks, corridoras. um, Seems like there's something else. I can't think right now, but the local hobbyist, Patsy at Clearwater Tropical Fish, she has a beautiful um, in-house store. And one day I'm going to go back and visit her. And we're going to do a fish room tour. And I'm going to try to get her used to doing some collabs with me for local people here in Alabama. And I also met a young man named Daniel, up 30 minutes north of me in the Gardendale area in Alabama. And his store is called Deep South Corals. And yes, he majors in saltwater and corals, but he has a wall on the other side of the shop for freshwater fish. And he's the one that I sold the adult um, plecos to, and I also took him some fry. And it seems like he had some angelfish and bumblebee cichlids, and they were beautiful. And I think those were freebies somewhere that came in as unidentified fry, and he was so very blessed with that. Um, so I'm working on my store. I have a nice wholesalers list from Higer, and I was going to go over some of the products that people are really wanting. If you've ever used the Higer products, I love them. I love their gravel vac. I love their pumps. I love their heaters. Um, I haven't tried any of their lights yet, but their lights are nice. And I'm trying on some new glasses tonight, so I have to almost blow up I'm not even going to try because I haven't studied the product list, but he has several varieties, clip-on lights, full aquarium links, sponge filters, hang on the back filters. They also have several different styles of internal spray bar filters and Python type gravel vacs. Where is everyone? Really? I don't know. Send out the call. Maybe they didn't get the notification. Coming through StreamYard might have hindered the notifications in YouTube. Not sure. Like I said, I haven't done this in forever. I know Skipper was going to come by. I don't know where Dina is. I don't know where Jeff is. Um, I was blessed with a guest membership on Jeff's channel and on Stephen P. on his channel. So thank you, whoever gifted me those memberships. I don't know if you get to select the gift members or YouTube does that. So anyway, I've been popping in here and there where I can. The workload suddenly for this month picked up like crazy. And I think there was like 2 or 3 events, and they ended up turning into 6 events for this month. So I have multiple doctor's appointments. And even though I'm doing some better, like right now, I'm having moments of weakness, and I think I may be having some low heart rate. So I'm trying to hydrate. I just got hit with a commercial. I did add them automatically, and I'm trying to get my uh, revenue up again on my channel. I am looking forward to putting more into my YouTube channel and more into product sales. And working with Dina on her as a vendor store on her website. She has some of the best foods, medications, medicated foods. She's got some beautiful angels. She has other brands like Shrimp Envy, Rapashi. Um, I know she's tried some reptile foods as well. So, um, she's really been there for multiple years. I get my knee replaced next Tuesday. I will try to be here then. Yeah, and you'll have to let Marianne take the keyboard away from you just in case you're medicated. And I don't have to bump your comments. But like you said, a lot of times you just walk out of your own surgery, and that's great. I really believe and hope that the same thing for the knee replacement goes really, really well for you, Ed. And if you join us next week, I appreciate it. And I'm already praying ahead of time so that the Lord can meet you there and everything be in place. No complications, no problems, just a new knee and less pain. How about that? Behind me, of course, you can't see very well, but those black moors are doing really well. They've adapted to this 20 long. Oh, the first knee I did. Yes, you said you did. And I'm believing and hoping with you that this knee replacement will be the same. You'll be able to walk out, not have any problems, and just enjoy life pain-free. Okay? Yeah, sounds good, doesn't it? So the guppies behind me are really reproducing well. I saw that Flip Aquatics had some beautiful, what are they called? Are they emerald rasboras? They're almost purple. And their nose and mouth area is a yellow gold, and their body is a purple color. And that they're $11.99 on his website, a fish. So I was going to contact him and get 2 or 3 of them. Go guppies. Yes, go guppies. The Moors are also spawning, but I want to drop a couple more uh, spawning mops down in there. Not floating ones. I have one black floating one that's over here that you can see up the side of the aquarium. And then that little white ball right there is a little puffy. I just had some extra yarn and I threw that in there and it sunk. And I want to put some more that just lay across the bottom of the substrate. So when they scatter their eggs, maybe I can gather the spawn mops and put them in a separate tank. I still have one downstairs. I didn't set the camera up for it because it's in a little specimen container with a couple plants and one cherry shrimp and one ram's horn snail. And anyway, he's growing. He's not fighting. There's no current. There's no heater. There's no. I'm doing small water changes every 2 or 3 days. And in Jeff Pelham's auction, I sold. Yeah, I need to find out when he's doing it, how to set it up, and because I wouldn't mind before it gets cold to bag up some of these plecos and send them to some new homes. I have a couple local customers here who wanted some more juvenile, and I told her to check back with me in a month, but they've already grown. 6 strawberry rasbora. I've never seen the strawberries. 6 green rasbora and 2 L397 plecos. Nice. Nice, Ed. I'd have to almost see what a L397 looks like. Oh, yeah. Those are pretty. 6 black bar endlers and peacock gudgeons. Nice. Yeah, those L397s are they also known as the tiger pleco? Black bar endlers and peacock gudgeons. Those gudgeons are something else too. But I want to welcome those that have logged in and watching that are not chatting in chat right now. But I appreciate you coming by and hanging out for a little bit. And if there are any of Higer products that y'all would like to try, because I want to get some of the battery operated air pumps so that in case of power outages, we can at least get some oxygen into our aquariums. And I want to have that product available. And they're not real expensive, but and they have some nice aerator stones for ponds and aquariums. And like I said, some internal filter media or filtration, internal filtration besides the sponge filters. And because sometimes we just need a little extra water circulation, and we don't want as much as what a power head would do. His next auction is November the 15th. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, I need to reach out to Jeff and ask him to explain things to me. I've never done auctions before. And Yeah, Higer even has a hand-operated water changer. It looks kind of like a temperature gun. And but I'm going to be looking into some of their products and carrying them. Hello, Mark, Big Easy Support Group. How you doing? Love you. I got something from Jeff's last auction. Would you get Better Great Lakes? To those who just signed on, this is my 40-gallon downstairs. Oh, okay, Ed. Later on, okay? Thanks. Some wild betas. Nice. So, Mark, Big Easy Support Group. Did you ever get any other fish besides those plecos that I sent you? And are the plecos still doing well and giving you babies? I liked those regular plecos that I guess they're called chocolate plecos or marbled plecos, brown plecos. They'll throw um, spotted marble babies and albino. And I know I was going to send Scott some more money to send you some of those. Oh, I can't pronounce it. Get goodies. I think some goodies. And I don't know if he ever sent them to you or not. I lost communication with him because of his work. Also, Lamprologus Kungweezii Shellies. Kungweezii? Kungweezii Shellies. I don't even know what that is, Ed. Take care of the pleco so a friend have them to get better health. Okay. Is there anything in your 55 right now? I know you've had a lot of health issues, and I hope that you're getting stronger and feeling better. Oh, you had to break down the tanks. Okay, I do understand, sweetheart. Take care of yourself. That's what I've had to do. You know me. I love the fish. I love the fish hobby. I love the aquariums. I love the different species, especially when they get happy and start breeding and reproducing, and you get to meet different people in the hobby that also have different species. And sometimes you can swap out, and sometimes, you know, they'll just give you things. Everybody in the hobby has always blessed me, and I appreciate that. Jeremy at Sergeant Tank has truly blessed me with equipment. These 220s behind me, he gave me the 40-gallon that I shared with Raphael. He gave me that one. Turtle, my daughter, gave her my 75-gallon. Okay. It wasn't a 55, it was a 75. I'm sorry. Jeremy on YouTube a couple days ago. Okay. I missed it. I'll have to look him up. Jeff, send me Goodyear's juveniles. And they took Tuesday to Monday to arrive, and all were alive. Awesome. Yeah, the mail is not moving fast at all, guys. Even with priority packages, the one of my packages that I sent out last Wednesday morning, didn't arrive until I think 10 days later. Susan, when they grow up, I will send you 6 to 8 goodies. I don't want any right now, though, Ed. Okay? Well, they'll fit in the 40, won't they? But see, I want to set the 40 up for the mollies. I mean, not the mollies, the black moors. Okay. Okay. I'll get to thinking, Ed. I don't want to turn you down. I only have a 20-gallon tank with California red guppies. Oh, I bet that's pretty, Mark. Oh, hey Cheryl, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you with us. And I think I see Salient Aquatics come in. Good to see you, young man. And Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff came in, and Uncle Smiley's. Hey, Uncle Smiley's, and hey, Jeff. And thank you for that like, Salient Aquatics. Yes, 40 would be good for them, for the goodies. But I'm going to swap the black moors once I get an aquarium set up to move my nice green plants out. And then in the spring, I'm going to put some plants out in the 40 to grow and reproduce with some guppies in it. All the late arrivals showed. Yay! Yeah, they're coming on in before I say goodbye. Good to have y'all with us tonight. You're looking at me in the office fish room with the 220 longs behind me and my t-shirt collection from different aquatic channels from over the years. January will be 11 years I've been on YouTube, and I still haven't gone back and redone any of my videos like I said I was going to, but I really want to, once I get my invoicing out for my different websites that I do, I want to start redoing some of my videos that I did back in the early day. Susie Q, are you in here? Sickly King Aquatics. Oh, I thought you were talking about Susie Q Aquatics. You're calling me Susie Q. Well, I can be Susie. How about that? Jeff says he's been bouncing around. Vin Aqua 5, hello and welcome to the live stream. Is that Melvin? Vin Aqua 5. Awesome. Hey, Melvin, good to see you. Woohoo, 10 years. Yes. January the 7th or 17th. Anyway, it'll be 11 years. Remember Deborah from Canada, Susan? Yes, I do. She had a flower horn and cichlids, and her tanks were absolutely gorgeous. Be whatever you want, just glad to see you. Okay, Rod. Good to have you with us. Hello, yes, it's me, Melvin. Just woke up. Well, welcome to the world. Did you take a nap? Yep. But I'm down to this 140-gallon and still have that shrimp tank set up that in the little specimen container that I set up for the baby more goldfish. I put one cherry shrimp down in there to help, keep the bottom picked and everything. And I have a couple pieces of plants. I think one's an Anubias nana and the other one is a crypt, and a small one that's floating around. And when the shrimp gets on it, it kind of sinks down to the bottom for a little while and then it pops back up. Sunny G, hello, welcome to the live stream. Howdy, Susan. Howdy, Sunny. Good to have you with us. I haven't seen Dina, and I haven't seen um, uh, Raphael. And good to see everybody coming in. So I'm concentrating on keeping water changes here. I have to do water changes here. They're overdue. This one next to me, the 40 breeder, I did a 50-gallon water change yesterday because the ammonia level was really dangerously high. And the cloud is a beneficial, is a bacteria bloom at this time. Um, I added some stress zyme. And sometimes your aquarium doesn't need it, but the bacterial bloom, if you don't overfeed the aquarium, it'll settle out and actually add to the beneficial bacteria that's in your filter media. I had to add a hang on the back aquarium filter, as you see there on the right hand top. The lid's open right now, and everybody has calmed down. The snails were all over the glass towards the top. The little baby plecos were all over the glass, trying to find something to hold on to and breathe. But anyway, that internal night crew filter, I've got to find something that works because the filtration gets clogged in just a couple days. So I want to do another good gravel vac in that area back there. There is a lot of debris for um, that problem, but that filter should not be clogging up as fast as it is. So I'm going to investigate, try different filter media inside of it that allows more water flow. I added some aquachar into it, but I probably will take the aquachar out and then put it in another media bag under some water flow somewhere. I might add a corner filter, the plastic corner filter, and put some aquachar in it and see how that goes. But I've still got the albino bristlenose plecos. I've got the pepper, salt and pepper, the Paleatus corridora in this aquarium. I don't have any fish swimming, in the water column. I just have bottom feeders. And back behind me here, if I just put my cell phone solo, you should be able to see some of the guppies, Harlequin rasboras, albino corridora, and one beautiful blue-eyed lemon pleco in there. And I'm looking for her a husband. So if anybody has a male blue-eyed lemon pleco that is not long fin, I don't want to mix them. Even though it wouldn't be a bad idea, I just wouldn't be able to sell them at top dollar for not being a hybrid. So we'll see how that goes. I do see that somebody local here has a long fin blue-eyed lemon pleco male, and I may contact them and introduce them into this aquarium. But the aquarium back here has the two black moor goldfish that Empire of Dirt Aquatics Jeff Kane gave to me through Skull Aquatics, and they are a pair, and they do spawn. They just eat the babies before I get the babies out. Saw a baby in there the other day that was so pretty, glistening gold, and then I couldn't find it anymore. Doesn't mean it's still not in there, because they hide really well. And I want to add some more spawning mops to that aquarium. And since they scatter their eggs, I may just put spawning mops in there that don't float, but just, lays on the substrate on the bottom. There is no substrate in that aquarium. And but anyway, I see I've got 15 present right now. Thank you for joining us. And this is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag FishFam Mom, coming to you tonight, this Tuesday night. And we hope that you're doing well. And we're discussing the purpose of downsizing your hobby sometimes, when your health sometimes gives you a little hassle. Because right now I'm getting a little winded, and I was checking my heart rate a while ago and I forgot to look at it. But my heart rate drops into the 40s and I get a little winded. I get a little tired. And so I hope you can still hear me. There will be some nights that I will use a headphone with a mic. But I'm looking forward to where the Lord leads me in this hobby. There will be different species that I will be setting up breeding tanks for. And Better Great Lakes says I had to downsize, but because I moved and I lacked space. Now that's a bummer too. Sometimes that happens and you have to go with the flow, don't you? And but I want to turn the down room, fish room, back into a spare bedroom. But you can see some ram's horn snails and some baby plecos on the glass. And when you see those corridor are 3.5 or more inches long. They are full-grown females. Some of them have quite a few eggs in them. And I have 2 young males in there. And I'm hoping that they will spawn about, every couple months. I'll get 1 or 2 that survive, and I'll see some little black babies across the substrate. They are in high competition with these plecos, but they seem to find their food. And I've got plecos of every age in there: adult, juvenile, semi-juvenile, young adult, and fry. And fry. But I'm not downstairs where I can move the camera around, where you can see my rack with the my rack's full of, I think it's 6 tins on it, but they're empty right now. And I want to get some nice Ed, what do you suggest for substrate for your shrimp? Do you get the Fluval little ball substrate? Because I also have some marbles that I can use. And I've got 1 batch of Java moss in the tank behind me, over here in the corner, in the back. Vin's Aqua 5 says, well, I have no tank set up now because we're getting ready to move soon. My cousin just went to look at a house on Sunday, I think. But once we find one, I will be setting up tanks again. Okay, Melvin. I know how that happens. Sometimes you got to break things down, sell things, or give things away, and start all over again. But I really hope that, priorities is housing first, your family and your health, and then your hobby. So if you're by yourself, a lot of times the hobby, it can be just you and your hobby. But when you have other responsibilities and priorities in life, keep everything in order and enjoy life and enjoy your hobby. Griffin Fish and Exotics, hello. It's been a long time, Griffin. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Welcome to the live stream. There's no educational information going on tonight. Seems like Ed may have dropped out for a minute. Maybe he's getting something to eat or on the phone or something. But I wanted your all suggestion. If you have neocordinia shrimp, I have cherry shrimp mixed with the fiery red shrimp that from Eater, Grant Eater, Eater Aquatics in it. But he sent me some fiery reds one time, and I just had a few cherry shrimp that weren't really reproducing, and I just put them in the same tank together, and they have some of the prettiest blood red color. And I need to catch some of them. But don't forget to visit slcaquatics.com. I haven't done much to the website. There's no longer a forum set up, but you still can go to the blog area of the website and read articles that were published. I think then we go 5 years with the Fish Fam community newsletter. We no longer do that. It takes a lot of energy, and I wanted the hobbyist in the Fish Fam community to actually write the articles and provide those articles. And a lot of times I had to outsource the information that I put in the newsletters. And if we ever get started back up and anybody's interested in submitting articles, I will allow that to be reactivated, and I will work on a newsletter that comes into your email inbox, and only once a month, or it was bi-monthly, once every 2 months. And upcoming club and conventions, channel sponsorships, and highlighting different YouTube channels and collabs and things like that. So we'll see what happens. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and being with me tonight. And if I missed anybody and didn't greet you properly, forgive me. And I want you to know you use Carib Sea Samurai soil for my neocardine shrimp. Okay. Thank you, Ed. Give Marianne my love. And everyone, I do appreciate you being with me tonight. And you know I love you. And God bless you all is my prayer. Bye.